Okay, y'all. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. No, it's not. It's not Monday. Mm. Good morning, Lavelle. Hi. Thank you for joining me for my live this morning. I'm in a certain space. Look, I'm trying to get myself together for y'all. It's gonna be a different kind of morning, y'all. Y'all have to forgive me in advance. I'm not as chipper, but it's okay. Aw, thank you for stopping in to say good morning to me. I appreciate you. And you make sure you have a wonderful day at work. And yes, that's a wonderful thing. I am your girl, fell in love with Carly. Some of you guys know me as just Carly. Well, this is my 5 second rule. My 5 second rule is like this: 5 days a week, 5 o'clock in the morning for 5 minutes. Some days I go over. Thank you. I appreciate you. And you guys, this is just your motivational morning for me. And I really do appreciate everybody to chime in. And this morning, it's been a little bit different for me, you guys. It's been a little bit rough getting up. I got up so early. I've been up since 4 o'clock. Don't get me wrong. Okay. However, I just want to have a moment with you guys. Just a real moment. Can I be real with you guys for a minute? Have you ever been working on something and you just are doing these things and you know you're doing the right things at the right time? And you know your creator is just proud of you. Like, you doing that. You're doing what I asked you to do. And just when you think, you're like, yes, yes, I did that. You get your moments to celebrate what the creator is doing for you. You see the vision. You understand what you're dealing with. You understand you're in a place of purpose, on purpose, and you appreciate your space. Then something might happen. Just something, just something random, something that you can't change, something that you could not foresee. Something just happens. And you want to get a little frazzled, get upset. Do you know when? That's when you know growth is actually happening. When you are doing things and you know you're in the right place, you know you're in the right on the right time, and you are being really intentional in your ways, growth is happening. It's like it shakes you a little bit. Sometimes it shakes you a lot. And some of you guys may want to just take off and go the other way and throw in the towel, go back to the old you, do something out of purpose. Like just do something. Stay the course. Don't worry about what things may look like, what people may say about you in that space of vulnerability, because that's where your growth is happening. It pushes you way outside your comfort zone. And sometimes it makes you say, ouch. And sometimes it makes you cry. And sometimes it makes you say, what in the hell is going on? Please, I urge you, when you're in that moment of vulnerability, understand that it's about being about growth. You guys all love these seafood boils, right? Bear with me. I'm going somewhere with this seafood boil thing. Everybody love their seafood, except for you guys that are allergic. I get it. I get it. I love seafood too. And think about a soft shell crab, one of my favorites. I can just eat the whole thing. But in order for that crab to get bigger, to grow, it has to shed the old shell. And while it's shedding that old shell, it has to shake, it has to move, it has to force itself out of the body it has been in. Its whole, like from state to state to state, from growth to growth to growth. Every time it evolves, every time it gets bigger, it has to find its way out of this hard shell. And then when it pops out the shell, it's most vulnerable. It's soft. And you can eat the whole thing. But it takes time for the outer shell to harden again so that it won't be easy prey. Well, guys, listen. When you are going through an evolution, when you are evolving, when you are lifting off to another space, you have to shake off that hard shell. You have to pry yourself out of it. You have to keep going. Once you shake it off and move through it, and you just pop out. Now it's soft, right? And you are vulnerable. You're more vulnerable as you evolve if you allow yourself to be. Don't fret. Just understand those are your growing pains. But growth is necessary to get from one place to the next. Celebrate it anyway. In your moment of vulnerability, even when you're crying, just say, thank I thank you for my growing pains. Because baby, I'm growing. We're growing. I'm growing. I don't know about you, but you are witnessing the evolution of Carly. And I'm grateful for it. I will see you tomorrow at 5 o'clock in the morning for another 5-second rule. Look at my hair, y'all. I didn't even see it sticking up like that. Thank you. I love you. Now go on and love yourselves.